It's Tiffany here from Daisy Farm Crafts, and today I'm going to do a quick demonstration about the herringbone half double crochet worked in the front loop. This is going to accompany the pattern that goes to this throw I just made for my daughter Annie. It's called the Annie's herringbone half throw, and it's all made with the same stitch, even the border, which is right here. So all the pattern details are on daisyfarmcrafts.com, and there's a link in the descriptions if you're seeing this on YouTube. The size hook that I'm using is a J, which is the recommended hook for this Patton's alpaca blend yarn, which I absolutely love. But if you crochet tight, maybe go up one size, or if you crochet loose, go down a size. Is that right? Did I say that right? Okay, the colors I've used are butternut, this is birch, and I used slate. They're very, very good colors to work with. Gave the look that I was going for. We redesigned her bedroom a little bit, changing out the bedspread, and you can see pictures of that on my website. So all I wanted to do was show you how to work the herringbone in case you haven't ever seen it before. And in the pattern, I have you make your base chain, row of chains, and in the third loop from the hook, you will work your first herringbone half double crochet, which is yarning over, inserting your hook, grabbing a loop, and pulling through the first loop. Then continuing with yarning over and pulling through two. So it's a slight variation from a regular double crochet, in that with double crochet you would have yarned over right here and gone through two. But with herringbone, you pulled up a loop and you're going to continue through the first loop. And then you have two loops remaining on your hook. So yarning over, pulling up a loop, and pulling through the first loop, yarning over, and then pulling through two. It's just this one simple little change really makes a difference with the way the stitch lies and with the way it seems to not be as holy, I guess you would say, than the regular double crochet. A regular double crochet stands a little bit more vertical, whereas this one really just fills in all the gaps, and I love this stitch. It's really one of my very favorites. When I get to the end of the row, I chain two and turn, and here's why I don't want you to get confused. The chain two never counts as a stitch in this pattern. It simply is a way to add height and get you up to the next row. You're going to turn your work like a page in the book, and you are going to work right into this first loop of your next line. That is the difference in this blanket. It is a front loop herringbone half. So working in the front loop means that you kind of come from underneath the loop to insert your hook. You don't have to worry about going down. That's too hard. Just come right up the front loop that's facing you, and then pull through and pull through two. Okay? That is how you work the front loop herringbone half double crochet that you will use throughout the entire blanket. And we loved the look of this stitch. It gave a nice braid look across one of the rows. It lays nice and flat. The drape was really, really nice. And working with alpaca blend yarn is fantastic. Okay, I do want to point out though, on the last stitch, just work right into the last stitch. Ignore those chain twos that brought us up the side. Make sure you don't work into that in any of those chain twos. You want to keep your counts the same. That's how you'll keep your blanket straight on the sides. Okay, so that's two rows. And here we go, right in the first stitch. So if you are a beginner and you're unsure what those stitches look like at the end, my best Advice is to count after every row if you have to, just until you can really get comfortable knowing what each stitch looks like when you get to the end. That is the number one problem that most beginners have, is that you either accidentally don't do enough stitches or you work into those turning chains where the turning chains do not count as a stitch. Okay, I think I want to show you one last thing, just in case you are a beginner. I want to show you how easy it is to change colors. So here we are in the last stitch. I'm going to work half of the stitch. I'll leave those 2 loops on, and then I'll grab my new color. And these are fresh skeins. Let's see if I can get one out here. There you go. And changing color is as simple as laying the new color just over the hook. That's it. Then kind of grasping it and pulling it through. And then work those turning chains in the new color, because they'll blend. They're getting you up on that new row. And then just get to work, all in the front loop. And that is how you very easily can change colors. Okay, so I hope if you want more details, you will head to my website. Again, the link is in the description if you're seeing this on YouTube. And you'll get all the details on the size, the width, more about the yarn, and exactly how many rows I put in between each color change. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for always being so friendly. And we love that you love making Daisy Farm blankets. So be sure and share your finished blanket to our Facebook wall, or use the hashtag Daisy Farm Crafts. And I'm so happy, more than happy, to share with all of followers and friends that I have there on those pages. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.